Hi guys, JoshSim here. In my IPLC contest tank this year, a River Sonewhere, I have a few interesting details in the final photo. And one of it is this peeling tree skin effects. And they are not natural. I purposely created them just to give a bit more fun and something. I want to give the viewer something interesting if let's say they discover these details. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the step-by-step procedure how I create this peeling tree skin effects. The first thing is the wood selection. Okay, personally, I would like to select the wood that it is dry, and then for obvious reason, if it is wet, you will have a bit more problem in your tank. And these wood are all collected from the park nearby. It is just some fallen branches, and I think the size is important. Usually for my own tank, I will choose the size that it is roughly my finger or my thumb size. I think this is the best size that suits my tank. If the size is too big, I think it is a bit too difficult to work with. And it is not easy to get the skin out or the bark out. And if the branches are too small, it is also very difficult. And when it is too small, you can't really see them in the final photo. So as a rule of thumb, I usually select the wood that it is my thumb size or let's say my finger size. But you have to test it out in your tank to see which size is the best that suits your tank. If your tank is slightly smaller, maybe you can use a smaller size, the wood. If your tank is bigger, then maybe you can follow my guideline using the size that it is, let's say, close to your thumb or your finger. And now let's go through some of the tools and material that is needed for this process. You need a cutter. I mean, this is for the peeling function. And then you need this gluing media. Yeah, personally, I use this fiber. It is commercially available. I think it is good because first of all, the color is black, so you don't have to really cover the color, because sometimes we use tissue paper, it is white, so you have to cover them, and this fiber, it is black color or dark color, so you don't really have to cover them after you glue them, and they are strong, and the reaction time is very fast. But of course, you can also use tissue paper or some crushed aqua soil. Anything that you usually use to glue your hardscape, you can use them here. And we need also a tweezer, yeah, and the usual hardscape glue, super glue that you use. And you need a brush. This is for the paint, and of course we need some white paint. These are just the regular paint that you can get from hardware shop. I don't really care what paint is that, as long as it is waterproof, and I think they can last long enough in the water, and they usually won't harm your fish or shrimp. And basically these are all the stuff that you need to create this peeling tree skin effects. Are all very common stuff that you can easily get. And now let's go to the step-by-step process to create this peeling tree skin. I will show you in the photo form first, because I think it is easier for me to explain in photo, and after that I will show you a video demonstration. First of all, of course, you need to peel the tree bark or tree skin using the cutter, and this is a very delicate process, I would say, yeah, because I think you need some practice. For me, the first few times I screw up, because when you peel the skin off, sometimes the whole thing just came off. Yeah, you don't want the whole skin or the whole bark to come out. You want them to peel a little bit, and then they are still a part of it still attached to the wood. So you need to carefully peel them in a way that they are showing the peeling visual effect, but still attached to the wood. So this one you might have to practice a little bit. Step 2 is, I call it reinforcing step. This is a step where we use the gluing media to put underneath the peeling skin. Yeah, and then after that, we have to apply the glue to make them hard. I think this is a very important step because, you know, this wood or the skin of the wood will not last too long in the water. And now we are already peeling them halfway. So if we do not reinforce them to make them stronger or harder, they will be coming out in the water in no time. Maybe a few weeks, they will be just dropping off in your tank. So by using the glue and, let's say, reinforce the strength, they can last in the water for a long time. In my case, they are staying in the water for, I don't know, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months without any issue. Yeah. So this is a very important step that I think we have to do. But of course, if sometime during maintenance, if you accidentally hit them, they could break off. But I think that one we can't control. Step 3 is painting. The painting process is straightforward. The main thing that we need to paint is the peeling part, the skin part. Why we need to paint? Because you know, this wood, when it is in the water, after a few weeks, the whole thing will turn dark or turn black. And if let's say everything is black or dark, you can't really see the peeling effect because the contrast is not there. Because the skin that is peeling off is black color and the rest of the woods are also black colors and the whole things are black. So you can't really see the peeling effects. So what we do here is that I want to give it some color, especially the skin part. I want to give it a bit brighter color, the white paint to give the white color. And then the part that we are not painting, they will turn black, they will turn dark. So in the photo, you can see the peeling effect is very obvious. So that is the usage of painting our wood this way. And then now let's go through some video demonstration to give you an idea how I do all this. Same, the step 1, peeling. We have to be very careful because if you are doing it too rough, the whole thing will come out. Yeah, so we want it to peel, but we still want it to somehow attach to the wood. This is a second example. Well, I'm not responsible if you accidentally cut your hand. Let's see another example. Well, I think these woods are all well collected, so you can try as many as you want. Yeah, even sometimes you damage some of this and you fail a few times, it also doesn't matter. Yeah, you just have to try until you get the one that you're satisfied. That's about it, how I peel the skin. Now let's go to the reinforcing process, how I reinforce the peeling part, putting some of this gluing media, the fiber, underneath the peeling part. And then just apply some glue to it. As I say, this is very important, otherwise they can't stay long enough in the water. And also remember to put some glue on the other side, just to give it a bit more strength. Another example. I think this process is rather simple. I think to me the most difficult one is the peeling part. Yeah, all the gluing and later on the paintings are all very straightforward. The peeling part is the one that I think we need a bit more practice. Okay, now the painting part. This is also very straightforward. What we want is just to paint the top or the skin part. Yeah, we don't want to paint what is the wood part, because we want it to turn black, or maybe there will be some shadow because the peeling part is blocking the light, so there will be some shadow. So we want to see the contrast between the peeling part, which is brighter color, and the wood part, which is shadow or black color. So in the final photo, you can see a very clear and nice contrast and showing the peeling skin effect. Yeah, as you can see in the final photo, you look like this. Another example. And don't worry about the white color. If you put this wood in the water for a few weeks or maybe 1-2 months, the color will become natural. It will not stay this white, but it will still be white, but it will be looking a bit more natural with some algae. So don't worry about the initial white color. It might look a bit too whitish initially, but after a few weeks in the water, they will look fine. I've used this method for many times, so don't worry about the white color initially. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are how I created the peeling tree skin effects. I think it's an interesting technique. I might use it again next time, because I really like to create these very small details that give the viewer something interesting to discover. Yeah, so that is how I do this. And if you see any other interesting thing in this this tank and you would like to know how I do it, please tell me in the comment. I can make a video for you. I'm running out of idea to shoot any more new videos, so if you want to know anything, let me know in the comment. So that's all for today's video. Hope you like it. Bye bye.